The chefs are the big stars of the show. Steamy smoke, blazing fire, and the food add up to an enjoyable time. The hibachi chefs prepare your meal right in front of you.
The chefs, they're really nice and they're really talented because they do tricks when they're preparing your food, and it just makes it more interesting and fun.
Fujiyama is a franchise, but this location is just a year old. The chefs are trained 3 to 6 months to use the hibachi grill while learning to make traditional Japanese dishes using creative techniques. Experts say restaurants like these are successful because they are unique.
I'm looking to see what's here and what's not here, and to see where you can fill the gap.
Fujiyama has filled in the gaps by providing fresh steaks, seafoods, and sushi, and the restaurant is one of the most popular in town, serving an average of 200 dinners a night.
It's more like entertainment for the customer, more fun. Family come here, get fun, delicious eat.
The owner of Fujiyama says most of the chefs come from Japan and Indonesia and are trained in Florida. It is obvious the cuisine and the show are a hit.
This Occupy movement will last until something is done. And I don't care how long it is, I will be out here in the middle of January if I have to.
There is no other option anymore. This is the end of an era, the beginning of a new. For there to be a beginning of the new, we must destroy things to create something beautiful.
And there is that sense, I think, that growing sense that this country is bought and paid for. And we're objecting to that.
Members of Occupy Chicago have occupied the intersection of Jackson and LaSalle, the heart of Chicago's financial district, since September. It's a gross roots movement that began on Wall Street, made up of mostly young people.
I'm encouraged to see young people who desire to get involved. I mean, I think it's awesome. It's wonderful. It is what democracy is about.
The Occupy movement has been compared to the recent Tea Party movement and civil rights movements of the 1960s. It has even inspired others to stage similar protests like the sit-down demonstration just 1 block away at Jackson and Clark, which shut down traffic in the loop for nearly an hour.
We want the Glass-Steagall Act to be reinforced, to keep banks and investments separate.
Demonstrators from the Jane Addams Senior Caucus were protesting against proposed cuts to Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and housing. There appears to be a widespread support for the Occupy movement among people we spoke to.
The fact that it's not just a single issue, but it's bringing attention to how the whole system is not working for the majority of Americans.
I feel that our voice over the years has gotten smaller and smaller, and our government is not representative of the people anymore. I think they represent crony capitalism instead of capitalism.
These are big problems, so I'm not too concerned with sort of immediately right now. The fact that it's drawing so many people shows that people are finally coming together.
Reporting for the professors on WYCC.
Shot-town rebel, hotter than the devil. My words come alive, I ain't talking about your pedo. Look up to the skies, you ain't catching to my level. Got these rappers telling lies while they staring down the barrel. Trick, I'm a monster, you rappers can't conjure the swag. No question, I'll let you just ponder. Pockets filling up like the psych Wanda. She said she gotta think about it, pause, comma. Room full of women, divas harder than Madonna. All black on, I'm the phantom of the opera. I'm a giant.